Hello and welcome back to News in Politics. Today we are diving into one of the biggest political stories shaking South Africa right now, the Madlanga Commission and the explosive allegations made by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. For the next few minutes, I'm going to break down what this commission is all about, the names of the powerful politicians, business figures and police bosses who've been implicated, and why this moment could determine whether South Africa has any hope of fixing its criminal justice or not. Remember, these are allegations. Nothing has been proven in court yet, but the seriousness of these allegations demand attention. Let's unpack everything step by step. First, let's set the stage. In July this year, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced the formation of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into Criminality, Political Interference and Corruption in the Criminal Justice System, chaired by retired Justice Mbuyiseni Madlanga. This came after a shocking press briefing by Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. He alleged that criminal syndicates have infiltrated the very institutions that are supposed to fight crime, the police intelligence, agencies, and even parts of the prosecution system. At the center of this storm is the Political Killings Task Team, or PKTT, which was created to investigate a wave of political murders in KwaZulu-Natal. Mkhwanazi says this team was deliberately disbanded, its resources cut, and its cases stalled. Why? According to him, because powerful political and business interests were threatened by its work. Mkhwanazi has painted a disturbing picture: political interference, ministers allegedly ordering operational changes that compromise investigations, tender corruption, business people or tenderpreneurs with no proper track record lending multi-million rand contracts, sensitive police files ending up in the hands of outsiders, witness intimidation, people too scared to testify, suspects released on bail too easily, the death of Amar Tswald linked to exposing procurement fraud. These are not minor complaints. They cut to the heart of whether South Africa is run by the rule of law or the rule of criminal syndicates. Now let's talk about the names who has been dragged into this by Mkhwanazi's testimony. The first name is Senzo Mchunu, the now suspended police minister. He's accused of disbanding the political task team. Mkhwanazi suggests that he may have done this under the influence of certain business people. Mchunu obviously denies it, but the commission will test the truth. The second person to be implicated is Bheki Cele, the former police minister. Mkhwanazi claims Cele tried to get him to persuade a crime intelligence boss to resign from SAPS temporarily. Was this about protecting the system or protecting interests? That's the big question. Now, the third name that's been implicated is Vusimuzi Ket Matlala, a businessman, an alleged businessman linked to a 360 million rand SAPS tender, accused of being deeply connected to politicians and police chiefs. WhatsApp messages suggest he knew about sensitive decisions inside the police force before they were public. Now, another name that's been implicated is Brown Mohotsi, another alleged businessman. Allegedly, part of the conversations with Matlala also tied to influence over policing matters. Next is Kagiso Molefe, also mentioned in the same web of communications. Questions remain about his role and deals and political links. And then the man himself, Shadrack Sibia, the deputy commissioner, he is a part of the whole web. Allegedly, he was also part of efforts to disband or weaken the task team. He's a controversial figure here. And then there's also mentions of MPs like Diane Kohler, Barnard, and Fadil Adams, accused of getting access to sensitive documents without authorization. There's also Kuleiman Karim, Northwest businessman, allegedly approached to intervene with Senzo Mchunu on certain matters. That is a long list of powerful names: ministers, commissioners, business tycoons, MPs. It shows the scale of what we are dealing with. So what evidence backs these claims? We've heard about letters from senior prosecutors warning against dismantling investigations. We've seen references to WhatsApp chats between business people and police insiders. There are audit reports and procurement documents that point to irregularities in tenders, and of course, Mkhwanazi's own oral testimony under oath. But remember, evidence has to be tested. Defense lawyers will challenge whether messages were authentic, whether evidence was properly handled, and whether Mkhwanazi himself is credible. Still, The sheer number of red flags makes it impossible to ignore. So now let's talk about the implications. What happens if these allegations are true? For the justice system, it means our police are compromised at the highest level. For politics, it means ministers and political elites may have used state power to shield criminals. For ordinary South Africans, it means justice delayed and justice denied, especially for victims of political killings. For the economy, it means billions stolen through tenders, robbing citizens of development. This isn't just about corruption, it's about whether South Africa can survive as a functioning democracy. Now, as we wrap up this, here are the key takeaways. Mkhwanazi has dropped serious bombshells, naming ministers, commissioners, business people. He's exposed the alleged disbandment of key crime-fighting units, the manipulation of tenders, and the capture of justice itself. The Madlanga Commission is just starting. The individuals implicated will have their say. Evidence will be tested, but already South Africans must be asking, can we trust those at the top of our police and political leadership? What do you think? Do these allegations ring true to you? Do you believe justice will be served, or this will end up like other commissions with volumes of reports and little action? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Share this video so more South Africans can know what's at stake, and subscribe because we'll be following every twist and turn of Madlanga Commission. I'm Nimo, and this is News in Politics. I'll see you on the next one.